Radiant's ban. Dire's ban. Radiant's pick.
Razor.
Dire's pick.
Alright, third time's the charm? Maybe I'm gonna work this time. I'm hoping in Dota TV and on stream, but no promises. I just did some
10
crazy
seconds
more
to
stuff
go.
to my mic, and I hope it's loud enough and not too damn staticky.
5 seconds.
I fail at making lobbies. I gave us the option for techies with an all-pick
Reserve
game,
time.
which is a terrible idea. It's all good now. You are watching the Amateur Dota 2 League Season 4 playoff game, Game 3 of the best of 3 between No Fear Dota and Riptide-Gaming. This is it, kids. For one of these teams, the other one will of course be moving on in the playoffs
Dire's
towards
pick.
that, I think, $110 prize for the winner. So best of luck to both teams. We had some incredible plays, great games. I missed a bunch of game 2 due to technical issues, which I'm crossing my fingers won't happen this time. But No Fear just buckled
Radiant's
themselves
pick.
in and came back from that loss in the first game, and I think played some great Dota, so looking forward to more of that. We've got a Death Prophet and Shadow Shaman picked up already by them. They are thinking about towers, clearly. Bans, by the way, Viper, Brew, Faceless, and Mirana, so none of that jazz this game. Got a Razor picked up by Riptide. I love the
10 seconds
I
to
love
go.
that No Fear is not getting allowed to have that Razor and
5
Death Prophet
seconds.
together. I think that's a very strong combination. So it's a
Reserve
good thing.
time.
Pick it up for yourself. Razor, good hero. One might even say. Yeah, 110 bucks. This stuff is real. We're playing for money. So Razor and Dazzle, lots of
Radiant's
armor
ban.
reduction there on Riptide so far. I want to see some more heavy right clickers or some sort of physical damage coming out from them, hopefully in further picks. But if not, even that is just a great combo. So I
10
want to say
seconds
that
to
No
go.
Fear's got a little bit of tower pushing advantage, but there are plenty of heroes left in the pool for
5
Riptide.
seconds.
Let's see which ones they choose to take out of that. Oh, is it at 120?
Dire's ban.
I haven't been keeping track. Hey, everybody in chat. Shout outs to Tummyfish HD. Someone said he wasn't going to get a shout out. Well, guess what? You were wrong. And also to all the other lovely
10
folks
seconds
there.
to go.
Yay, sounds good on stream. Nothing should happen to it, by the
5
way,
seconds.
this time, because it's just the mic going straight to the open broadcaster software. I'm sorry
Reserve
about all of those
time.
issues. I will try to fix them. Someday I will have settings that work
Radiant's
and I'll just
ban.
leave them there forever. But today is not that day.
Dire's ban.
So bans, we got a Silencer banned out. No Fear probably planning to pick up some more sweet teamfight heroes that they don't want getting quieted there. Death Prophet's silence, by the way, going to be very nice. Hopefully she can pull off keeping Dazzle from pulling off
10
his Shallow
seconds to
Grave.
go.
Something I want to look out for. Lycan and Nature's Ban
5 seconds.
are going to shut down a little like split pushing potential that No Fear could have, which is
Dire's
actually
pick.
a very valid concern given that they have, you know, group up the Death Prophet and the Shaman with their team members and then throw a Nature's or Lycan in a different lane, and it's a situation that's really hard to deal with. So like these bans. Got a Doom ban. No Fear is really nervous about getting silenced here. It's pretty clear. I'm wondering if they're going to pick up something like a Tidehunter or,
10 seconds to go.
I don't know, some other big AoE thing that they don't want getting shut off.
5 seconds.
Oh, it's 150. I'm such a noob. That's like $30 per player, okay?
Reserve
Just
time.
kidding. I'm getting trolled in the Twitch chat, guys. Mozwolf, what are you doing? I don't even know. Whatever. They're gonna win some money. Whoever wins this this tournament wins some money. That's the important thing to know. Ooh, a centaur. Nice. I like it.
Radiant's pit.
I love the initiation from the Stampede. I think that sets up Shadow Shaman, who is so slow. As a Shadow Shaman player, I'm always like, oh god, am I going to make it to the tower to be able to drop my Serpent Words? The Centaur ulti will help quite a bit with that. Of course, fantastic stun, very strong, and able to output plenty of damage, so nice pickup from No Fear. He's also very, I want
10
to say,
seconds to
self-sufficient.
go.
He's survivable in the lane. No trolls. Come on,
5
guys.
seconds.
Come on, be nice. Be nice to me. It's my last game of the night, and my mic is working
Reserve
now,
time.
so behave yourselves. My cats heard me and have started knocking things over. It's gonna be a good night. Alright, we need one more here from Riptide. Witch Doctor. Very cool.
Dyer's pit.
Okay, so things that go well with armor reduction. Death Ward. That is physical damage. So when Razor drops the Eye of the Storm and we get a little bit of weave going on there, Witch Doctor should be able to eat through the enemy heroes with his ultimate if he can keep channeling. So be looking for some way for this Witch Doctor to stop those Centaur stuns
seconds
or
to
whatever
go.
else No Fear can throw at him. Definitely.
5 seconds.
Well, every once in a while you gotta shout out when somebody asks. Speaking of
Reserve
which,
time.
shout out to my stats man, Anstar, who's going to be giving us some lovely stats this game. He's been fantastic today, and a big thank you to the Standard Deviants for training up stats people and making this a little bit more organized so we can have some really quality stats and stats folks. You can follow them at Standard Devs, I think. Instar will put up a Twitter for that. now I'm forcing you to, but it's good. You should go follow them, and of course follow the Amateur Dota 2 League. It's a great organization, as I like to say. It's worth your time to go buy a ticket, and if you really enjoy yourself watching these games or participating or enjoy the cast or anything, if you could check out patreon.com/AD2L and consider donating whatever you can to help out, that would be really cool.
Radiant's pit.
Weaver from No Fear now, so I guess that's why they're terrified of Silencer and Doom. Gotta keep that Weaver nice and escapable as he is. He should be able to pop back there and hit that Witch Doctor a little bit, although I don't know that he's so much for shutting him down without the stun. Yeah, thank you. At Standard Dev Stats, and that's STDEV Stats. And the Amateur
10
Dota 2 League
seconds
is
to go.
at a Dota 2 League. All that stuff is spelled out.
5 seconds.
Alrighty, we need another one from Riptide. What are they going to do about
Reserve
this Weaver? They still have a Skywrath available if they would like it. It doesn't really go with their whole armor reduction, physical damage lineup that they're putting together here, but the silence might be very nice. It's a pretty long silence. I'm not sure exactly what the times versus levels are. If you hear some horrible and weird sound, I don't know what my cat is doing, but it's really, really exciting. Oh, I didn't put my smiling face. Hi! My little anime picture there. Keep you guys entertained while I hop on and off, but got some crazy cat action going on here. If I get a little distracted, that's why. They're destroying things. So Riptide is thinking about this, what they might do. It's a pretty... I want to say that No Fear's lineup is a little bit scarier to me right now than Riptide's. I think they can send this Weaver to the off lanes by himself and handle team fights with Death Prophet, Shadow Shaman, and Centaur, and whatever they're going to round out the lineup with, and be able to
10
get some
seconds
towers
to
that
go.
way. I think Riptide needs to have some way to deal with the
5
Weaver.
seconds.
Yeah, they do that. If you're thinking about getting cats, be careful. What is this?
Dyer's banned.
Alright, so I was just saying that maybe Zeus wasn't the most common pick ever. I think I saw Zeus in a pro game earlier today or yesterday though. But anyway, we're gonna see it now. I like this a lot, actually.
10
The
seconds to go.
lightning bolt is going to be able to give true sight of the Weaver, so that'll keep him
Radiance ban.
a little bit less secretive as he scampers around in his Shikuchi. And of course, the Zeus ult, massive amounts of damage. Going to be good for the Weaver and the Shadow Shaman. Not so much for the Death Prophet and the Centaur. They should end up having
10
pretty
seconds
high
to
hit
go.
point pools, but the other thing that I get a
5
little
seconds.
concerned of with the Zeus is that Centaur can often build a pipe, although I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it
Dire's
just for that
big.
one hero. But we shall see. Last pick from Nope here, we've got a Tide ban and a Neeks Assassin ban. Like the Neeks ban, given the Dazzle, Witch Doctor, and Zeus, very tasty looking heroes for something like Neeks. And the Tide ban going to be great for not really, you know, once you Ravage, that Witch Doctor's going to have a little bit of time to spam his ulti there.
10 seconds to
So
go.
good bans from both sides. Definitely makes sense to me. Ancient Apparition.
Radiance pick.
I assume this is to go with the Weaver. The Chilling Touch is really, really strong for him because the Geminate will proc that for both hits. So kind of a big deal. Of course, also the lack of regen is going to shut down the Voodoo Restoration, which is really good for pushing towers. So I do like that Ice Blast effect there. Clockwork going to be the final pickup for Riptide. So that's going to give them a little bit of initiation and also a way to get a couple pickoffs on heroes such as Shadow Shaman or Ancient Apparition that might have a little trouble getting away. I like it. I also like the cogs for stopping the Stampede from just letting everyone initiate on you from no fear. So I really like both of these drafts. Hopefully this should be an epic game, and I have really high hopes for this. Let me just switch over to the gameplay screen there. Get out of y'all's way. Ooh, cool Badger.
Everybody get set.
Alright, let's talk about the Badger after we talk about the teams. So, Riptide-Gaming going to be playing the Radiant side. We've got the Nard Dog on the Dazzle this time. Lego Pirate's going to be on the Razor. Looking good, buddy. He's got a nice whip and a nice helmet. Love the set. Looking smashing. Brand going to be going mid again on this Zeus this time, though. Lalaga is on the Witch Doctor, and up in the top lane we have Flub, who will be offlaning it on this friendly little Clockwork fellow. So for the Dire team, we have No Fear Dota sticking with their swaggy courier there, and with a courier like that, why would you buy a different one? We've got 96s on the Ancient Apparition. Migo gonna be on the
30
Weaver this time.
seconds to showtime.
Qlaz running around on the Shadow Shaman. It's got some kind of hat there. It's neat. Yeah, only 26 times compared to 522 from Centaur Warrunner. Zeus, not exactly a commonly picked hero, but it gets the crowds going. Good luck, have fun from the clock. We got Captain Falcon on the Centaur, and let's not forget Maple
And they're
on the
off.
DP in the mid. Like that dress. Anyway, sorry, the swag is really catching my eye. It must be getting
High
late.
hopes for this one.
This is a Divine Essence with the Creator's Light. Okay, so this Badger is just like it was when it was born, probably. No swapping around the gems. Pretty little DE white Badger there. Nice effect. That's from the Anuxi chest. The first one, not the one with the sets. So anyway, most picked hero in all time pro Dota 2 matches. Oh my god, it has to be like Luna or something. I don't even know. No, it's probably a hero that stays relevant through the patches like Darkseer or Clockwork. I'm gonna go with Darkseer. That's my guess. So anyway, lanes, and let's take a quick peek at what's warded. We've got a little bit of a defensive ward here. Centaur wants to know when Witch Doctor or Dazzle are sneaking around the corner after him. And kind of a boring rune ward, gonna catch any movement through the jungle there for the Radiant side. So nothing too wild in the warding world. Oh, gonna go right ahead and grab the Clockwork. That level 1 shackle not gonna really last long enough without the Ancient Apparition around, and he did go Chilling Touch first, so that Migo can get some really easy last hits and of course some great harass on the Clockwork, but Fortunately, not enough to net a kill there. It's a little early for that. Level 1 spells. Captain Falcon's like, screw the lane. You're gonna pull, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some jungle creeps and maybe a little EXP over here. It's a little bit dangerous, but he's a centaur, so he's got tons of hit points, he's got a nice stomp, he can stun him up if they try to chase him down there, and he should be pretty happy until they get a couple levels. Which will take a while, because of course they're running a tri-lane, he's a solo laner, so... Gotta love that hero there. A little race for the rune, and it looks like Zeus was gonna make it first, but Maple's like, if I can't have it, you can't have it, bud. So no rune for anybody. Haste rune pretty big. Rubik! Darkseer was 4th. Yeah, Clockwork was a bad guess. Rubik, that's interesting. The Grand Magus. Popular guy. Popular with the ladies and popular with the pros, I guess. That's pretty cool. I love chat trivia, not gonna lie. A lot of D-word here, so they're like, screw you. If we want to sneak up on you, I think we will. Take that out and get 50 gold for it as well. So this lane is kind of terrifying now that I'm looking at it, especially when Shaman gets up the Hex. Oh, it's pretty low, but he's gonna go ahead and shackle Flub. Gonna get that cold feet, and looks like Ancient Apparition's actually gonna end it up with a right click and take that
Had to happen.
first blood against the clock.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Yeah, that's a terrifying. Any lane with a Shadow Shaman and a Weaver is pretty scary. Add the AA, and it's not a pretty place to be. So Flub, you know, you can't really blame him for getting picked off there, and he's just got to be super, super careful and get what he can in terms of last hits and experience. Speaking of last hits, I suppose we might want to keep track of those.
Boom, there it goes.
It's like Weaver and Death Prophet are doing pretty good. Razor and Zeus, not too bad. With Zeus, it's pretty hard to get last hits. I'm sure he's been spamming his little arc lightning there.
Shadow wave.
That'll work. So, I think a lot of these heroes really want to get level 6. Whoop! Double damage on the DP. Let's keep an eye on her for a minute. She is going to go ahead and pop that, so I assume she'd like to make a little go here on Brand. Yep, gonna throw in a Crypt Swarm. Not able to get the body block off. Just gonna get a lightning bolt down for a nuke. Is she gonna be able to get him in time? Yes. But she's taking quite a bit of tower damage. That wand gonna come in very handy right there. And she'll be able to bottle up and back away. Lalaga, meantime, kinda like, oh, could I get a pick off if she sticks around? Potentially. A little bit hard.
Flares here.
So Clock getting chased a bit, out of the range of Shackle, just barely. He'll be A-okay there. Well, hello to you too, Troll Dave. I'm still going. Of course I'm still going. We got a game 3 going on here. You think I would miss this? Hell no. I'm gonna watch. Need to see what happens. In the epic tale of No Fear versus Riptide this evening. So, what do we got for items? Lots of boots. And that's about it. So far, anyway. Okay, we've got a little bit of warding going on here. Some pings coming out. They did see that happening, so they will know to go ahead and de-ward there.
Boom, there it
Nico
goes.
is taking quite a bit of harass from Clockwork's Rocket Flare. So he can't stick around like this for too long, I think, or else he's going to be in some sort of trouble. Maybe if he could get some regen from one of his supports. There's his Midas. Yeah, there it goes. Another Rocket Flare, and the Zeus ult are going to finish him off, but he did get the Midas just before he died, so he won't have to wait for the courier to bring it to him. He'll be able to pick it up himself. Bonus. Bonus, man. Gotta love that. Easy Midas. So that was actually, like, if he was going to have to die, that was great timing. Of course, you'd rather not die, but oh, Brand going ham here. He's gonna pick off that AA.
Face up to your mortality.
And it's gonna kind of chase Maple away there. I think Witch Doctor's gonna be like, okay, gonna back off now. Oh, got a Stampede coming from the Centaur, and he's gonna be able to pop that Dazzle before he can even think about what's happening to him. Lego Pirate gonna steal a whole bunch of damage. I don't know if that's like spite damage stealing or what, but he's gonna last hit with it like nobody's business. Speaking of last hitting, he's about the same as Weaver. Got a few more denies, not that that matters too much. Denies not a big deal. Woo! Razor has 64% win rate against Centaur. Well then. It's pretty scary. Wondering if it's something about speed or the slow. I don't know. That's interesting.
Radiant's top tower.
I wouldn't have a guess as to why that would be. Maybe something to do with armor? I have no idea.
Radiant's top tower is taken.
Alrighty, so Dazzle coming back in. Dust himself off. Sorry, I'm getting really excited with the keys moving the camera. Should probably chill that out. The sleep that Feeder had last night was like not so good, let's just say. Or not very long. Seems like that's always the case on Thursday nights, but what can I do but just keep punishing myself with no sleep and then casting. Because I love it, it's fun. It's super fun. Alright, they're moving in back.
Dire's top tower.
In is in back.
The drill.
And I feel like everyone's kind of chilling at this point. Again, these both teams really have 6s that they want to get online. Get those levels before they can really start moving around and getting done what they want to get done. Flub being really aggressive up here. He's walking way up into this area with Mako and 9-6. He does have Brand right behind him, so they're gonna pop that AA like it weren't no thing. Flub gonna trap himself there. Mako's gonna skitter away, and Brand not gonna find him. But Q-Lat's going to come in and go ahead and shackle him. Is it going to be enough? He's actually in a bit of trouble, but the Hex goes down and he's going to fall. But Clockwork will get a return kill on the Shaman. Mako going to run away. Top 3 most picked hero in the Amateur Dota 2 League Season 4. Oh man, that is a tall order.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
I want to be careful because a lot of the heroes that you would think would get picked would instead get banned. Like Invoker, for example, I feel like his pick ban rate is very high, but I don't know how many times he actually makes it through the picks.
Guess what's happening to Dire?
Lego Pirate in a bit of trouble, gonna get stunned up, shackled. Centaur just doing what damage he can, and finally gonna finish him with a level 4 double edge. Gonna be enough damage to do it. I want to say I've seen 2 of them. Shoot, well, that means there was one that wasn't picked. Alright, I'll go with Invoker after all, since we haven't seen him, and everyone loves Invoker except me. Freaking hate that hero. Weaver just gonna scoot off here. He's in a little bit of a dangerous situation with Thunder God's Wrath up in 5 seconds. Maybe... I like Death Prophet. I feel like for Season 4 she's probably been picked quite a bit. And let's guess, not randomly. How about... I keep wanting to pick a hero from this game. How about Pugna? Pugna sounds good.
Dark light.
Hopefully you guys in chat will do better than I did on these. It's hard because, I mean, you get these meta shifts and then people all copy it and it's hard to tell. Man, the Zeus is really doing so much damage to the Weaver. I almost want to see him just pick up a little cloak, casual cloak, to keep himself out of too much trouble here from Brand. Is he gonna go? I'm expecting to see some sort of veil on somebody just to let Brand get his full damage out. A little bit of a tower dive from Lego Pirate in the bot lane, and Zeus gonna go ahead and finish off the Shadow Shaman. AA,
Dire's bottom
like
tower's
5
getting
hit
the
points
business.
maybe.
Should introduce us.
Almost got him, so close. Deny, deny. They're pinging it. They really want the. There we go.
Just
think he was
then,
just
the
playing with
Radiant
us.
disown their mid tower.
I had a lot of work yesterday, actually. I was at work until midnight, and then I had more work to do when I got home. Death
Can't
Prophet
do
died
nothing
somewhere.
about Dire's structures right now.
Death Prophet died somewhere. Alright, they want to push this tower. They really want to. We do have Centaur going to throw down the Stampede. They are very low in mana, which is a huge problem.
Somebody's
Nardog not going to be able to do anything. And Qla is actually going to go ahead and shackle up this Razor. Unfortunately, out of range of the Serpent Wards, so he will be able to pull off a kill on him and actually escape with his life. Up top, I think Weaver is just farming. Shadow Tide and Mirana. Wow, I suck. I suck. There's like 100 heroes, so 33rd. It's pretty close, right?
Zap.
Close? Maybe? No. Alright. Close enough, yeah. We can pretend. Or not, you know. It's all good. Maple putting a little bit of harass in here. It's gonna get Flub to rotate in. Is he gonna go ahead and hookshot this? I don't know. She is going to pick up a haste rune after bottling up. It's not too late. He will go ahead and hookshot in, but I'm not sure he's got the backup. Oh. Is she going to haste up? Yeah. She'll haste. The mini stuns are doing a bit to keep her there, but now she's got Qlas coming in and is just going to pop her ulti and I think give Flub a little bit of a punishment for his attempt there on her life. Not cool, man. Not cool. Let's see, how's Amigo doing? Got his treads up. He's got his Ring of Health still on there. He's probably going to build that into
Tower's getting beat down.
a Lincoln's. Yeah, a Lincoln's is going to be nice. It's going to prevent some damage from Zeus and Static Link from Razor. It's pretty good. Alright, bot tower. Pretty close to dead here. Lego Pirate's kind of been chipping away at this thing for a long time now. They are going to sit here and defend it. But he's just gonna say, okay, it's fine. Gonna go somewhere else. Zeus ult's not gonna get Migo, who I assume was the intended target of that. And see an Ice Ball coming in here, gonna drop him very low. And I think he might be dead.
Down in my prime.
Yep. 60% win rate when going Midas and Lincoln, so it's his first 2 major items. Curious how many games, like in general, that is. It sounds pretty standard.
Illusion.
But yeah, it's Midas is really good on Weaver. I think the little 527, yeah, so it's a pretty big sample size.
Trouble brewing at
I think if
bottom
he's,
tower.
I think one of the things to pay attention to is that if he's able to go Lincoln's as his first major item, that means he wasn't
Radiant's
needing
bottom
something
tower
else to
ain't
give him
pretty
more
excited
survivability
right
in the
now.
meantime. So like he's
Radiant's
having a
bottom
happy game.
tower's done for.
But
Dire's
definitely
mid
like
tower's having technical difficulties.
getting those luxury items, good stuff. Oh damn, gonna pop that Dazzle and port away as his buddy Ancient Apparition ports in. It's a little changing of the guard here. And I guess he just wanted to go back to base, maybe to pick up items, I don't know. He wasn't happy with where he was. Speaking of items, I see 1 Blink Dagger. I'm not
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
not very optimistic about getting to 5 Blink Daggers this game, so sorry peeps. No little Blink Dagger handouts.
Radiant's top
That doesn't
tower's
happen.
hurting.
Maybe next time. Or giveaways, handouts. I don't know what to call it. Death Prophet is dead. Oh my god, the damage output is huge. And Centaur gonna follow Qlas, and actually AA is running away very low over here.
Radiant's top
Are they gonna be able
tower
to
is
chase him
taking
down?
hits.
Razor is going real fast.
Dire's
Oh,
mid tower
he sees
needs a
him.
little help.
Gonna round the corner. There's a tower going down, but I'd rather watch this. I don't know about you
Radiant's top
guys.
tower's in bad shape.
Lego Pirate gonna polish off that
Dire's
AA.
mid tower won't last
So
long.
mid tower's in trouble. Weaver was able, I think, in that time to grab a tower up top, but
Dire's mid tower's nothing now.
all of his buddies died in the meantime. Let's take a quick look at EXP and gold. A little bit in favor of No Fear for both. swung back
Dire's
a
mid
bit
tower
in
could
the
use a
favor of
little help.
Riptide after that fight, so things are, I think, it's anyone's game right now, to be honest. Brand picking up a 4-staff, not going to go for a Veil at this point. Yeah, we've got that mech up on Razor, by the way. It's kind of nice to have that up good and early. Love seeing that on heroes like Razor or Viper that are getting the farm to pull it up and get that into the fight mechanism. It's not just for supports anymore. Witch Doctor is like
Somebody's on a roll.
Voodoo restoring himself
Your life's in
with all get out,
tatters.
but Mego's going to be able to chase him down. Meanwhile, Brand going to throw out some pretty big damage there, but Mego going to be able to... Oh, never mind. Thundergod's Wrath was up,
From heaven.
and he's just going to kill him again. I love this Zeus. Alright, Centaur going... Oh, can he get it? Can he get it? Return, I think, doing just a little bit. That was crazy. Wow. Nicely played by the Centaur. Oh, this rocket flare so close. Smart port. If he had just kept walking even a little bit, he would be dead meat. That was crazy plays by Captain Falcon. I guess you would expect something. Oh,
I am lost. Like
Serpent
years
Ward's
of
dropped to
pain.
pull out this
Shades
Clockwork
been
by
out
Kulaz, and I think No Fear's looking sort of... I think they're looking pretty good. Actually, you know, I don't know. I feel like this Zeus is going to be doing a lot of stuff. Damn, both teams are looking great. This is the game I was hoping for. I'm gonna say it. It's a really good series. Alrighty, Weaver went for a wand, and actually it looks like he might either get a Deso or a BKB. I want to see a BKB. He's just getting into so much trouble from Zeus that I think having that would be pretty helpful to him. Then he can worry about doing some more damage, but he's not even able to survive for very long once those nukes start going. Little denial of the bot tower here. Blade Mail's up, by the way,
Looks like
on the
Dire's
Centaur,
bottom tower got
so that
disowned.
should be giving Zeus quite a bit of trouble, and probably Witch Doctor and Razor as well. Good item. And a little bit of calmness right now. I think that Riptide would like to push bottom if they could. They are spotting out movement over here with this ward, so they know they've got a little bit of space to go.
The Dire best do
Time
something
of
about
23
that
minutes
bottom
for
tower.
mech and Ags.
Radiant's top tower's
So,
hurting.
not bad at all. He should be doing
Dire's
some really
bottom
good work on the
tower's
towers,
getting
and
the
of course right
business.
now he's lending that nice aura to his team.
Radiant's
A little
top
bit of
tower's
heals.
taking hits.
Oh, hook shot, gonna miss.
No breaking down the radiant
But I think this
structures
tower
like this.
is probably
The
gone.
Dire winning
Meanwhile,
fortified
by the
their
way, we do
structures.
have Death Prophet and
Radiant's
Weaver
top
pushing the bot
tower's in
tower,
bad
so...
shape.
Or, I'm sorry,
Guess
the
what's
top
happening
tower.
to Dire's
This is the
bottom
bot tower.
The Dire
So,
gave up a bottom tower.
it's kind of, it's, you know, it's a trade.
The Radiant
No
got
big
one
deal.
less top tower.
Riptide did commit a lot more heroes up here. There was sort of a chance for a fight to break out, but nothing did. But Miko gonna try to put a little damage on this mid tower, not gonna
Radiant's
get
top
much done there.
tower's hurting.
And creeps are pushing up the hill. Be careful, peeps. Don't forget about your tower.
Wave.
Always carry a TP. So yeah, there's that mech, or I'm sorry, mech. There's that Ags for Razor. Not bad. Man, that courier, so good. The gold effect looks really fancy on the silver, or the platinum, I'm sorry, platinum courier. Love it. Do you get something for a return kill? I don't even know what that means.
Incoming.
Like for witnessing one? I don't know. I don't think so. Smoke being picked up. They're thinking about ganking. AA, by the way, looks like he's gonna go for a scepter. Maple doing that old phase Yule's build on the DP. Drums, I like that little extra burst of speed. To chase down, and a bunch of 4-staffs, so this game is not so blink heavy. A lot of people wanting to be able to get in and out of cogs, I presume. So Force Staff is a very nice pickup when you know that Clockwork is around. Get yourself out of there. Weaver has a 37% win rate against Razor. Yeah, I think that basically the fact that Static Link is still going while he's invisible, and he can... Basically Weaver is so squishy that the armor reduction from Eye of the Storm plus all that extra damage, and then the plasma field is able to kind of cut him off as he's running away. I can see where a Razor would really wreck a Weaver. But 40%, not so bad. Those are not overwhelming odds. Speaking of Mago, it's going after Zeus, and I'm not sure this is the... Okay, pops that BKB, beautiful BKB, and he's going to be able to take it to him for a change. So seeing the usefulness of that... Oh no! Time-lapsed, but not early enough to get his health back. So just kind of used up some mana and cooldown there, not getting much out of it. However, he finally killed off his little nemesis there. Get a little something for his item. Razor doing a little bit of harass there with his plasma field, but Falcon here has a haste rune. That's a scary sight. Centaur with haste is not something I would want to trifle with. Just saying. And a blink dagger, jeez. The initiation is real. And they're just gonna go for Roche instead. So they don't have a medallion or anything that I've seen so far, but they will be able to, you know, keep him somewhat locked down with Hulaz. Slow and calm. I guess. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of... Oh, it's not that even. No Fear is actually out farming and out leveling pretty heavily, so maybe it's not as even as it feels. I feel like the Zeus was getting a lot done early in the game. And maybe let's look at the net worth. Wow, my new keybind is called right there. But maybe he's getting slowed down a bit now that we've got like BKBs and stuff coming out. Yeah, I think that's actually a sign of how the game is going and what Weaver is able to build. Because in a really great game with tons of farm, no problem, Midas into Lincoln's great. But when you're really having a lot of trouble surviving, then that's when you're going to be building a BKB. So I think that was definitely the case in this game. Just kind of forced into it. So now he should be able to pick up a Desolator, which will give him a little bit of extra damage. I mean, you can see that he's been doing a great job pushing in the top lane. That will help him contribute more to teamfights and be able to take some of the other towers too. By the way, the Dire have really been warding deep into this area in the jungle. They want to make something happen pretty soon. Stampede is going to be used just to get Death Prophet and Shadow Shaman to safety here, with this big ol' smoke gank coming from Riptide. Shaman taking a little bit of damage, but no problem, he's going to be able to walk away from that just fine. We have a smoked Witch Doctor hanging out here, maybe waiting to make something happen as they go and push this tower. Gonna have vision up there. We'll be able to see the Shaman rotating around. Okay, Witch Doctor really wants to sneak up behind them here. It's kind of scary. Weave going down. Getting ready maybe to go. But pretty much the entire team, except for Ancient Apparition, who probably just wants enough mana to use his ultimate, is running back to the fountain. They're ready for this. Clockwork's hookshot is down, so he's not able to get quite the easy initiation that he wants. Only Brand is actually going to get hit by the Ice Blast. Captain Falcon going straight in, Blade Mail on, and Nardog taking a lot of damage, gonna have to pop the Shallow Grave, but Falcon is just surrounded. There's too much damage there. Meanwhile, Death Prophet will come up the hill, go ahead and take out the, okay. So we've got 3 down for RTG now, and they are chasing down the Witch Doctor. Looks like Maple's ultimate basically tore through the remains of the team. And Lego Pirate is just running for his life at this point. He is the sole survivor Ice Blast gonna miss. It's got a little bit shallow. Razor moves pretty quickly due to his passive, but Miko's gonna try to chase him down anyway into the base, and Dazzle's back up though, so he will be able to just shallow grave him if he needed to. So go ahead and time lapse out of there.
Radiant's
and back
top
away.
tower's taking hits.
Back away from the Razor. He's gonna be okay, but unfortunately that team fight was not so good for Riptide. So No Fear is really showing us what they can do this game. Oh, Clockwork may be in a little bit of trouble. He does have Zeus backing him up, so it's gonna get Yulesed up. Eat a little bit of damage there from the Zeus. Nice Ice Blast, followed by the Crypt Swarm right after, and the Silence. Flub is gonna die, and if they can catch up to Brand, he should be dead as well. Yeah, Lalagat is going to get his ult off, but it's not going to be able to do enough damage. He will be killed as well. Maple getting really low. Age is going to pop, and it was pretty close to getting reclaimed, so nice timing. I think it had maybe a minute or two left. Razor going to get Yulesed up, and Captain Falcon is doing so much damage.
3 down.
Maple going to pick that up as a triple kill, and that will leave them a very wide opening to push
Radiant's
this
mid
mid tower.
tower's getting banged up.
Sweet fights. Medallion coming up on Dazzle. I think it
Radiant's
might be
mid
a little
tower's
too late
coming up. Radiant's mid
for
tower's
that,
in
but
trouble.
we'll see. We got another ulti up
Radiant's mid
from
tower's
Maple,
getting banged up.
and they're going to have to
Radiant's
throw
toughened
the
up their
fortification. Ice Blast going in there. It's not going to hit anyone,
Radiant's mid tower could
so
use a
they
hand.
might need to back up at this point. They're pretty low on hit points, a
Radiant's
little bit
mid
low in
tower
mana
ain't
as well.
doing so good.
Maple expecting that heal pretty soon, but it's a little dicey. Oh, Falcon blinks right back in for the stun. 3 or 4-man stun, I'm sorry.
Radiant's mid rags is
Just
taking
kind
a
of
licking.
making space for everyone to get out of there safely. Nicely done. So 27-minute Desolator for Miko. Yeah, he's going to be just doing a lot of damage now. Brand can't stand up to him anymore. He was bossing him around at the beginning of the game. He's now getting it in his face. Lalaga gonna run out this shallow grave, fall. Razor Yulesed up, gonna hold him down. Miko gonna back away a little bit. I think he's still got the Maledict there. Nice Ice Blast, Lego Pirate in big trouble. We've also got Clockwork going down.
4 down.
Ultra kill for the
about
Weaver.
that?
And Centaur gonna go ahead and deny him the rampage by finishing off Lego Pirate for himself. This is gonna be
Radiant's
Rax,
mid-rags
and
ain't
could in
looking
theory
so
be
Radiant's
game.
mid-rags is out of
See.
the picture.
Alright,
Top
that's the
tower,
GG.
There goes the Radiant's
Excellent
mid-rags.
play from both of these teams. Fantastic stats from Anstar, my stats guy.
Chalk it up
Big
for
thank
the
you
Dire.
to the Standard Deviants again for
The Dire might wanna
giving
mine
me
the top
stats,
tower.
friendly stats people with good stats. Thanks guys for watching. This is Feeder Noob. You can follow me on Twitter at Feeder Noob. Follow the Amateur Dota 2 League and see some more of these playoff games at a Dota 2 League. And follow Anstar at Anstarzius. And Standard Deviants at Standard Dev Stats. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, do consider supporting the AD2L. I would be so pleased. Hopefully see you all next time. And everyone have a fantastic night and a happy Dota.